see you. Welcome back, folks. Hope you had yourselves a little beverage, got yourself a little comfort zone out there, and even saw some cool stuff out there that is being presented. Again, I am Mitch Stevens, entertainer extraordinaire. Did a lot of radio work, a lot of television work, and a lot of voiceovers and commercials that you've probably heard as well. And Pearl and I have worked quite a few times over the years for me to do also MC work. Next coming up for you is a very interesting gentleman. It's all about hypnosis, what it is and what it isn't. And Tommy Vee is going to explain to you lots of things, smoking cessation programs, how to help you stop smoking, how you can get better sleep, things that are just going to help you improve your life as an insomniac. I am very much looking forward to this. And let's bring him up without any further ado. Tommy Vee, come on up. Give him a hand.
Thanks, Mitch. How is everybody? Come on, how you doing? Good. That's good on the music. That's good on the music. You got it, Jerry. First of all, thank you very much for coming by to World Hypnotism Day. We're very happy to share all of the information that we have with you. Again, my name is Tommy Vee. I'm from Valley Hypnosis, which is in Methuen, Massachusetts. I'm a clinical hypnotist as well as a stage hypnotist. I do comedy shows. And today's purpose, what I wanted to talk about, is just to share a little bit of what hypnosis is and what it isn't, because there's a lot of misconceptions out there from weird books and movies. So I thought I'd share that with you, and if we have time, I'll invite some of you up here and we can do a little hypnosis if you'd like. You know, the misconceptions, they're all out there. Believe it or not, everybody in this room has been hypnotized. You might be saying, well, I've never been to a hypnotist. Here's what I mean. As humans, we go in and out of hypnosis every day, and many times a day. What do I mean by that? Well, daydreaming. We all do that. Kids do that in the classroom. They daydream. That's a form of hypnosis. Another example would be people watching a television set, like during the Patriots. They're off today, right? They get glued to the set. You know people like this? You walk in the room, you call their name, hey, Mike. They don't even hear you. They're focused on the television set. That's hypnosis. Kids do that a lot. Here's an example of what it feels like, and I do this often, and maybe you've done it. It involves daydreaming, but usually when you're on the highway, you actually daydream while you're driving. You're on the highway, you're going down, and you're preoccupied with another thought. You're thinking about getting to work, going to school, and so on. While you're driving, you drive right past your exit while you're daydreaming. You ever do that? How many have done that? You miss your exit. Or you get there and you don't remember the last 10 minutes. It's kind of weird. It's like, did I stop at that light back there? So you were totally somewhere else, mentally, consciously, but your subconscious drove the car for you. So that's how we go in and out of hypnosis every day. A nice thing about it, 10 minutes of hypnosis, 15 minutes or so, feels like 2 to 3 hours of regular sleep. So many people, when they go through just the process of hypnosis, they emerge from it and they feel sometimes the best they have in a while. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a great feeling. People say, well, what if I get stuck in hypnosis? It's a concern, right? What if I don't wake up? Well, you know, sometimes I joke around, and you look like a joking group. I say, when you ask what happens if I get stuck in it, I say, tough. It's a joke. It's a joke. Nobody can get stuck in hypnosis. It can't happen. Think about it. Even if you go see a hypnotist and you're in the office and the hypnotist leaves you hypnotized in the chair and he goes home or she goes home, you come out of it all by yourself in about a couple minutes. Nobody has ever gotten stuck in hypnosis. It's impossible. So forget about that. What if I reveal my secrets? They come in the office, some people ask me that. What if I tell you my secrets? I make another joke. I say, I don't care about your secrets. And actually, the truth is, we stick to our agenda. If you're there for stop smoking, that's what we do. But if the hypnotist were to ask you something personal, you either answer him or her, or you don't. You're in control. So we don't ask personal questions. But if the hypnotist did, you are aware. You would either decide to answer that person or not. What if I do something I don't want to do? What if you make me do something I don't want to do? People say, you're not going to make me quack like a duck, are you, in the office? I said, no, we don't do ducks. We do chickens. Again, you're always in control in hypnosis. If the hypnotist were to tell you something that rubs against you the wrong way or goes against your morals, you don't do it. You come out of hypnosis right away. So if he said jump off a bridge or rob a bank or whatever, you wouldn't do that. But we don't say those things anyways. We don't give immoral suggestions because you really don't know. Deep down inside, someone might want to be a bank robber. You don't know that. Nobody knows that. So we don't give those suggestions. We give good suggestions. And it feels good to go through the process. And hypnosis is, it's not magic, but it can be magical, if you know what I mean. Some people come in and they want me to wave the magic wand, make me quit smoking. I had a man say that last week. Oh, you're a hypnotist. You make people stop smoking, right? I said, no, I don't make them. I help them. You have to have the desire to make the change. So the person has to want to make the change. We don't make them do anything. In fact, I tell my clients and people on stage during comedy shows, I'm not even going to hypnotize you. And they say, really? I thought we were here for a show. You're going to do the hypnosis. The client is going to do it. The people on stage are going to do it. We just guide you through it. So you allow it to happen, or you don't. It's that simple. And some people say, well, there's people that can't be hypnotized. Well, it's not true. I mean, some people take longer than others to get into it, but the number one reason that they're not getting into it is they're resisting for some reason. If they resist, there's usually a fear of something, so you need to cover these things. You're not going to get stuck in it. You're not going to do anything you don't want to do, but everybody can go into hypnosis. Okay, let me show you something interesting. You may have seen this before, you may have not. People say, well, show me something interesting. I want to show you the power of suggestion without hypnosis, okay? And everybody in this room can do this, so do what I do. Come on, I want everybody to do this. This is really cool. Raise your hand like this, spread your fingers. Okay, come on, everybody do it, good. Lift it up in the air, wiggle your fingers, like that, woo. Bring it back down by your face. Make a circle. Look at your circle and make it as perfect as possible. Now look back at my face and place your circle on your chin. You see, your chin's down here, chin. It's your cheek. So, most people do this, be honest, right? You can't switch either. What happened there was you heard the word chin, but you saw this. That's a visual suggestion. You heard chin, but visual was what was more powerful than hearing, auditory. So that's how it works. We give you suggestions in the office. You want to be a non-smoker, we help you to do that. But you have to want to make the change. So do you like that little circle thing? Yeah, it's kind of cute. Another example of the power of your subconscious mind. That's what we're working with, the subconscious. We have two parts of our mind, conscious and subconscious. During the day, they're both running. They're both working, hopefully. When you go to sleep at night, the conscious mind goes into neutral, or to sleep, if you will. The subconscious is awake 24 hours a day. It's your computer. It runs your life. It has your emotions, your habits, your memory. Everything's in there. Everything you've ever seen or experienced in life is in your subconscious mind. It keeps you breathing, your heart rate, your body temperature. It keeps you walking right. So that's the mind that's more powerful than your conscious mind. So some people try to make changes with their conscious mind. They say, it's Monday morning, and we've all done this. Monday morning, I'm starting my diet, right? I'm going to eat better, and maybe it lasts a week. Maybe it lasts till lunchtime on Monday, because you're doing it with your conscious mind. We want to go to the more powerful mind, that's the subconscious, which is a computer, and it just runs programs. That's all. It doesn't say that's not true or that's not right, or doesn't analyze anything. It runs stuff. So you put a program in, it runs it forever unless you change it. So one of the newest things that we're doing in our office in Methuen is the virtual gastric band. Some of you have heard this. It's pretty amazing. Most of our clients are doing extremely well with this. Gastric band surgery is where they put a band on your stomach for real. And there can be complications. It costs thousands of dollars. But we're doing it with imagination in the office. The client comes in, they know they didn't have the surgery, but subconscious doesn't know the difference between real and make-believe. So under hypnosis, we walk them through an imaginary surgery. The band is placed on your stomach, and our clients are eating as if it's really there. They're eating 3 small meals of food per day, and they're satisfied with that. It's blowing our minds. And, I had a client come in just the other day, and he said, am I going to believe that I had the surgery? I said, no, you didn't have the surgery, but your subconscious doesn't know that you didn't have it. So they're eating, and then we don't have to get too much into, what types of foods. They just eat. They'll be gravitated towards good foods, but because they have a small pouch, in theory, that fills up fast and they're eating less. It's amazing. But in the office, we do other things. We do nail biting, of course, stop smoking, weight control. I mentioned stress reduction. Anybody have stress here? We do stress reduction. We work with athletes. We help professional athletes, even amateur athletes, perform better. How does that work? Well, if any golfers here, by the way? Golfers anywhere? A couple golfers, okay. We have a DVD for that. Anyways, as a golfer or an athlete, you remember in the past all the great games you've ever had in your life. Man, you were in the zone. You couldn't do anything wrong. You were hitting the ball straight and far. You were putting great. But you also, as a golfer, remember the bad days you had. You couldn't hit the ball for anything. What do they call it? Hooking it and all that stuff. So with hypnosis, we help the athlete remember the good games when they were in the zone and how they felt during that time. You want to capture the feelings they had when they were in the zone and bring them forward to today and get rid of the garbage, the garbage thoughts that are in their mind. So athletes do use hypnosis. You don't hear about it. Not too often. They don't get up on the newscast and say, oh, I scored 6 touchdowns today because of hypnosis. But they call it sports psychology. They have hypnotists. And, it works the opposite way, too. Some athletes they can imagine themselves getting tackled or dropping the ball. So that happens sometimes. Athletes have already won the game before they enter the field or the court. They've already mentally done that. Another example of the power of your subconscious mind. If I were to take a plank about 3 feet wide and about 2 inches thick from here to the back of the room, and I took a $100 bill and put it on the end of the plank, do you think you could walk that plank, ma'am, and pick up the $100 bill? Sure, pretty easy. I mean, we should all be able to do that. Let's take this same situation, make a couple changes. Take that plank now and put it 80 feet in between 2 buildings, the roof of 2 buildings. Same plank. I have to put a rock on the $100 bill so it doesn't blow away. And now you're on one end of the plank. Do you think you could walk across that plank to get that money? You said no. Why don't you think that?
Yes,
I'll repeat her answer.
I do think that I could, but I don't know that I could.
Okay, she thinks she could, but she doesn't know that she could. What would usually happen most of the time is you'd fall, because the subconscious mind visualizes you falling. It's the same plank. Everything's the same except where it is. So that's the power of your subconscious mind. It's very, very powerful. Some people can go into surgery with little or no anesthesia and get cut open and not feel the pain. And some people can have teeth extracted, no Novocaine and any of that stuff. People that can't have pain medication, they use hypnosis and they block out the pain. Painless childbirth. Ladies are doing that all day long now. No more medication. So it's a good thing. It's not a cure-all, but it's effective if you can get into it. I want to do an experiment with you guys. Is that okay? Yes? Just to check your receptivity. Would you all mind standing up if you could? And spread your feet, maintain perfect balance. And I want you to put your arms out like this and turn your left palm towards the ceiling. Keep your right thumb up. Okay? Close your eyelids and lend me the use of your imagination, okay? I want you to tune into my voice and pretend what I'm about to say. Make believe we're outside, but it's a summer day. It's a beautiful day. Pretend, if you will, on your right wrist I've attached a string that goes up to about 500 helium-filled balloons, but I'm holding on to them right now. When I reach the count of 3, I want you to imagine in your mind, picture it in your mind, that I've released the balloons and visualize them going up and your right arm being pulled up slowly. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Your right arm gets lighter and lighter and lighter. Imagine 500 helium-filled balloons, your favorite color, going up, 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 up. Right arm getting lighter and lighter as a feather. Now, as your right arm gets lighter, imagine your left hand, I've put a 75-pound steel weight, very, very heavy. So your left arm begins to go down, down, down. Right arm goes all the way up towards the sky, a gush of wind pushing those balloons up even higher. Left arm going down, down, down. Now, keep your arms right where they are. Then open your eyes, look at your arms, and then look around the room. We have all different reactions. That's pretty good. Have a seat, if you will. Thank you for doing that. That's called the arms rising and falling experiment. It's an experiment in imagination. It's just a little experiment we do in the office to warm up the clients. So if you had, a great reaction would be the arms separated. If you moved a little bit, that's fine too. Let's do one more, okay? You can do this right at your seats. This is really amazing. I want everybody to do this. Put your arms out. Let me put this down. Just put your arms out like this. Clasp your hands together. And then stare at your hands, okay? Everybody do this. And lend me the use of your imagination. Here's what's going to happen. I'll count forward from 1 to 5. As I count, I want you to squeeze tighter and tighter and tighter together now. On the count of 5 or sooner, your hands will lock. They will lock, and they'll stay locked until I release you. But I do promise to unlock you because I want all the applause at the end of this presentation. Haha, it's a joke. Okay, here we go. Look at your hands. Want it to happen, let it happen, and watch it happen. Here we go. 1. Squeeze your hands so tightly together that your palms are touching. And keep this thought rolling around in your mind. My hands are locking, my hands are locking, my hands are locking. As you squeeze them tighter and tighter and tighter together now. On the count of 2, more pressure. Make believe or pretend your hands are in a vise. And somebody is cranking down on that vise. You can feel the pressure. You can see the whiteness on your knuckles. In your mind, my hands are locking, my hands are locking. Tighter and tighter and tighter. Some of you are already locked, but don't test it yet. On the count of 3, more pressure. Imagine super glue all over your fingertips. Or pretend your hands are 2 magnets being drawn together, stuck together, and fused together. On the count of 4, more pressure. Change the word to locked in your mind. My hands are locked. My hands are locked. My hands are locked. Tighter and tighter now. And on the next count, I release the ability within you to allow it to happen. On the next count, your hands remain locked so tightly together that no matter how hard you try, you cannot pull them apart. They stay locked until I release you. Right now on the count of 5, your hands are locked tightly. Try to pull them apart, but you can't. The harder you try, the more locked they become. Now stop trying. Those of you that are locked, you stay locked. If your hands are locked, stand up right now. Those of you that are locked, please stand up. Come on, stand up if your hands are locked. You must be standing to be released. You'll be like this forever. Just kidding. Is everybody that's locked? This is great. Look at this. Is everybody that's locked standing? Yes? Okay, watch me. On the count of 3, I'll snap my fingers. Your hands come apart instantly and easily. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Pull them apart. Give them a nice round of applause. Uh-oh. She's still locked. I don't know what to do. This has never happened before. Oh, I know Al. Alma, by the way, is a great hypnotist, a great subject, and a good friend. So Alma, right from here, I'm going to shoot the lightning bolt to your hands on the count of 3. They'll come apart instantly. They'll just relax. 1, 2, and 3. Pull them apart. Good, good. Have a seat. Wow. Now, if you locked your hands, first of all, let me explain that. What if you did not lock your hands? Can you be hypnotized? Of course. First of all, it's a hard test to pass. Why didn't you lock? Who knows? You might have been trying too hard. You might have been resisting or whatever. But what's interesting is if you did not lock, we could do this again, like an hour from now or tomorrow or next week, and you could lock. So if you did not lock, don't think you can't be hypnotized because we all can be hypnotized. But if you did lock, how many locked? Raise your hands. Wow, a bunch. If you did lock, take it as a compliment. Here's what it means. It means you have a great imagination. It means you know how to let go and relax. That's good. It's an indicator that you would be good at. In fact, that was hypnosis right there. That's in the second, third level of hypnosis. It's called waking hypnosis. You were not asleep, although you're not asleep in hypnosis, but you locked your hands while you were completely wide awake. And what it means is if you locked your hands, you would probably be a great hypnotic subject. So you want to keep that in mind. Okay, that's about it for the hypnosis. Would you like to see a little demonstration? You would? Me too. However, it requires your participation. If you leave me up here alone, the only thing I can do is sing. And you don't want to hear me sing. You want to hear Mitch sing. He's great. So if you had a good reaction to the arms rising and falling and you locked your hands, I want some of you up here. We're not doing anything embarrassing. I promise you that. You'll love the feeling. So if you locked your hands and had a good reaction, just come on up. Men and women, let's fill up these chairs. Come on up now. Come on, come on, come on. Fill up these chairs. That's what you're here for, right? Come on. Where's the guys? Who else locked? No guys up here? Come on. This guy locked his hands. Rod, come on up. Why don't you, sir? I'm going to have you sit here. Ladies. Slide your chair forward if you would. Get out of this thing. Okay. How about a nice round of applause for our committee? Who's keeping time here? Who's keeping time? Timekeeper? How much time is left? 20 minutes? Okay. First of all, thank you for coming up. Thank you very much. Do I have your permission to hypnotize you? Okay. I promise you again, here's my promise. Nobody gets embarrassed in this. It's not a big show. Even the big shows, I don't do the embarrassing stuff. I want you to feel good so that you leave this presentation, wow, I feel good, and I want to use hypnosis. So the easiest way to get into this is don't try. Just lend me the use of your imagination. And something you might not be aware of, in hypnosis, you can hear other sounds. You're not asleep. It's like you know the audience is here, but you don't care. Okay? Now, you might brush up against each other since we're sitting close. That might happen. It will not distract you. No matter how comfortable you get, you'll always stay seated. No matter how comfortable you get, you'll stay seated and you'll always hear my voice, no matter how deeply you go. Anybody up here together? You guys came up together, right? Could you just swap seats with this gal? Just change seats? It's better for you if you're not sitting next to the person you came with. Okay. Tune into two things, the sound of the music and the sound of my voice. If somebody goes into hypnosis in the audience, it can't happen. It does at my shows sometimes. If you see the person in the audience doing what they're doing, just leave them alone and give me a whistle saying, got one over here, or something like that. And I appreciate that. Okay, let's do it real quick. Put your feet flat on the floor. Put your palms in your lap up or down, but separated. And look at me, okay? Whenever your eyes are open, I want you to look at me. Bring the music up a little bit, please. And tune into the beautiful music. Okay, here we go. Take a nice deep breath all the way in, good feelings in. And as you exhale, let your body relax like a rag doll. Loose and limp and relaxed. That's good. Loose and limp and relaxed. Take another nice deep breath all the way in, good feelings in. Breathe out any stress, tensions, irritations. Let them go now. Now let's go right into deep hypnosis. And some of you are already there. Let's take one more nice deep breath all the way in. All the way in. This time as you exhale, close your eyelids now and sleep. Go right down into deep, deep, deep hypnosis. Let your head fall forward. Let your head hang down and sleep. Tune into two things, my voice and the sound of the music. Whether you hear other sounds or not, it doesn't matter. Nothing can distract you. Take another nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale and let go and sleep. Picture this scene now. We're going to go into this real fast. Pretend, imagine, make believe that we're not here at a hotel. It's not wintertime, but it's summertime. You're on a beautiful beach. The weather's perfect. Pretend. Pretend you can smell the salt air, feel the warm sun. Gorgeous day. You have no work, no school. You got the day off. You're on the beach. And you feel wonderful. Lock onto that scene. Focus. Capture the image. And capture the feelings of being here. Now, your mind is relaxed. Let your body relax. Imagine a wave of relaxation starting at your scalp and flowing all the way down to your fingertips and right down to your toes. No matter how comfortable you get, you'll stay safe and seated. But let the relaxation flow down through your jaws. Let your jaws relax. Your neck muscles loose and limp like a pile of elastics. Let your head fall forward. Let it hang down. Good. Sleep now. Go much, much deeper. The deeper you go, the better you feel. So let that relaxation now flow down into your arms. Your arms may feel heavy. That's a good feeling. Stomach muscles relaxed. Your upper body. You're doing wonderful. I'm going to help you to go into deep hypnosis right now. Continue to let the relaxation flow down through your hips, into your leg muscles, your muscles of your legs, and all the way down. But I'm going to count backwards in just one moment. Here's your opportunity. Allow every count to double the relaxation for you, or more if you want. Here we go. On the count of 7, drifting, dreaming, and floating into deep, deep, deep hypnosis. On the count of 6, if there's any resistance in your body, let it go now. On the count of 5, this is a wonderful time. I'm on the count of 5, I'm going to touch you on the shoulder, the hand. The moment that I touch you, the instant that I touch you, your muscles collapse. Just like a rag doll, you'll collapse right in the chair. You will not leave your seat, but you'll go deeper. When I touch you, just let go and sleep. Sleep way down deep. That's good. The deeper you go, the better you feel. So just relax. Way down deep. Just relax. Good. Go into deep hypnosis right now. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Way down. Just rest right there. We're all good friends. Here we go, Rod. When I touch you on the shoulder, just relax, let go, and sleep now. Way down, way down. Just relax, let go. That's good. When I touch you on the shoulder, just relax and sleep. Sleep way down, way down. Just relax. Oh, that's good. That is good. And my friend Hiromi, when I touch you on the shoulder, just let go. Maybe deeper than you've ever been. Sleep, sleep. Way down deep. Good. Go deeper. Oh, that That's relaxed. See, this is relaxation right there. That is good. Now, just let go. Go into deep hypnosis. Sleep like a rag doll way down. Just rest right there. We're all good. Rest right there. We're all good friends. And sleep way down deep. Just rest at the beach and sleep like a rag doll. Just rest right there. We're all good friends. I'm going to touch you on the shoulder. Just relax and sleep. Way down. Sleep. Way down deep. Oh, that's good. Way down deep. 4 more numbers now, 4 more opportunities to go deeper. Stay in my circle of concentration. Focus on my voice. Whether you hear other sounds or not, it doesn't matter. And you know what? You're doing wonderful. You see, the ability to do what you're doing means you're intelligent, you know how to focus, you have a great imagination. So let's go deeper now. On the count of 4, way down deep. 3, deeper and sounder. And 2, way down, and on the next count, I release the ability within you just to let go. On the next count, go into deep relaxation right now on the count of 1. 1. Way down deep, way down deep. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to help you to get even more comfortable just by pointing my finger to your forehead and saying the word sleep, 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 sleep. Do not awaken unless I ask you to, but keep going deeper and deeper. And I unlock your imaginations now. Now your imaginations are very vivid, they're colorful, they're free to run wild. That means from this point forward, everything I say to you is true. Everything I say to you is real. So if I ask you to picture something in your mind, you can do that instantly. You can do anything that I ask you to do without question. Now, if you feel good right now, nod your head so I can see that quickly. If you feel good, nod your head. Of course you do. If you would like to feel better, nod your head so I can see that. Of course you would. Anytime you hear the sound of applause, whistling, clapping, yelling, automatically you'll feel better. So audience, you've been great, but you can help me now. Help them to go deeper. Right now, lots of applause. Let's hear thunderous round of applause. So go deeper and deeper and deeper, way down deep. Here's what I want you to do. Sit up straight, keep your eyelids closed. Sit up straight, keep your eyelids closed. Picture what I'm about to say. You're no longer yourself. Sit up straight, keep your eyelids closed. And on the count of 3, you will hear music play. That's because you are now a world-famous musician. And we have a sold-out audience here, and this is being broadcast live on television. Think of your favorite instrument. Drums, violins, piano. Some of you have huge instruments. Some of you have handheld instruments. But when you play to the best of your ability, keep your eyelids closed, but I want to see enthusiastic playing. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Here we go. Pick up your instruments. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and go. Come on, play those instruments. Go. And they love applause, audience. If you like it, come on. Come on. Come on, show them the fancy stuff now. Come on. Now play the same instrument, but it's a little one. It's a miniature instrument, a tiny, tiny one. Little tiny one. Little guitars, little pianos. Little. Now play it behind your head, behind your head, behind your head, quickly. Behind your head. On the count of 3, cut. Forget that, and sleep, 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 cut. Sleep, way down deep. Forget about that. Forget about everything we've done so far, except going deeper. You're doing wonderful. Take a nice deep breath now. Take a nice deep breath. Stick out your pointing finger of either hand. Pointing finger of either hand doesn't matter. I've got a present for you. In a moment, you're going to hear a bird chirp and sing. That means I've given you free a $1,000 talking parrot. He's very friendly, but he can speak English. He talks words. He speaks words. To get him to talk, when you hear him chirp, hold him up close to your face and kiss him on the head. The more you kiss the bird, the more the bird talks to you. If you've got that, nod your head yes for me. 1, 2, 3, you've got the bird, so kiss that bird, kiss that bird, kiss that bird. Kiss the bird. Big kisses, big kisses. Big kisses. Kiss that bird, kiss that bird. See if you can tell if the bird's a boy or a girl. How do you know that's a girl? Tell me.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. How do you know?
I don't know, I just know.
How do you know? What's his name?
Hermie.
Well, listen, the bird's stuck to your finger and he's got diarrhea. Shake him off quickly. Shake that bird off. Got diarrhea all over you. Shake him off. Shake him off. Shake him off. Forget about that and sleep. 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 Way down deep. Way down deep. Way down deep. We could do this all day long, folks, but we don't have the time to do it. I just wanted to give you a little taste of what you can do with hypnosis. It's the lighter side, the comedy side of hypnosis, but it can be powerful. You want to make a change in your life, go see any of these great hypnotists out there and book a session. And I'm going to merge them right now. You can give them the best round of applause that they deserve. On the count of 5, you'll all be wide awake, feeling absolutely wonderful. I mean, the best you have in a long time. Feeling refreshed. You'll have a wonderful day today, whatever you're doing. And when you choose to go to sleep tonight, you'll fall asleep fast and deep. Here we go. 1, coming up out of it, feeling very, very good. 2, your mind is clear and alert. 3, take a nice deep breath now. 4, let energy surge into your body. And 5, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake, feeling wonderful, wide awake. Give them a nice round of applause. You guys can go back to the audience. Just go back to the audience. Wide awake, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake. Now, okay, I just have a couple minutes. If you're interested in learning hypnosis, come see us. Anybody wants to do stage hypnosis, you can learn that too. And I have a booth out there. We'll talk to you about that later. Any questions from the audience? Any questions at all? Come on, a couple minutes left. Yes, I will repeat the question.
Any of these people that were just hypnotized playing in the band or with their parents, will those noises trigger them to do that later on?
The question is, if they hear the trigger that made the music, well, no, it's all over. The answer is no. The hypnosis is worn off. I emerged them. It's all over. Once they leave the room, the effect is gone. So it doesn't stay with it. See, hypnosis needs reinforcement. It wears off. So you have to get reinforced. How do you do that? You listen to a recording, or you go see the hypnotist for another session. It is possible to make a change with one session. It is possible, but generally it needs to be reinforced.
I hate to cut you off there,
Okay.
my friend, but
I love you guys.
Time. Tommy
Thank
Vee,
you very
ladies and
much.
gentlemen, please.
You're
Nice
awesome.
round of applause.
Have a great day.
Tommy Vee, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, folks, we're going to have another little break before Tom Nicoli, who is the actual creator of World Hypnotism Day, has his speech. In the meantime, we're going to go do a 50-50 raffle outside right now. You all probably got some tickets. We're going to go do it out in the lobby. So you got about 5 minutes or so. Go out there. I'm going to be the guy that goes out there and reads who the winner is. And then when we come back in, you'll be able to speak to Tom and hear what Tom has to say. Thanks very much for coming. I hope you're all enjoying a very, very good day.